Hello and welcome to my channel. If you've been feeling tightness or tension in your lower back, this YogaFlow is just what you need. Today we'll go through gently stretches poses to release tension, improve flexibility and support your spine. So grab your mat, take a deep breath and let's begin. We'll start laying down on your backs. Bring your arms next to your body. You can also bring the soles of your feet together and let the knees sink down on the sides. It's nice because you can open your inner hips, and your hips affect your back body quite a lot. Take your time to come into a pose where you can feel your weight sinking down into the mat, where you can feel that is no tension in your body. And then start to observe yourself. Notice how your body feels today, especially your back. Notice your breath. Take your time to deepen your breath, but still observe, still feel your body. And try to notice if there are any tension or any tightness you're feeling right now. And feel free to readjust your pose here a little bit if you need it. Create a little bit more space. Perhaps you can walk your shoulders a little bit back. Perhaps you can try to lengthen your spine again. Feel your weight sinking down into the mat. And try to release some of this tension you might be feeling. You can use your breath. You can send your breath to this tension, to this tightness, and then exhale out through your mouth or through your nose and try to release. Breath in, send your breath to tension and tightness, and take a long breath out. And you can do this a few more times until you feel that your body can relax. And then slowly use your hands on the outside of your legs. Bring your knees together. Bring your hands on your belly and breathe into your belly. And if possible, sink your lower back down into the mat. Find a few deep breaths here. Again, just try to release some tension. Then slowly bring your arms to the sides. Find cactus arms. Bring your feet hip distance. Walk them a little bit closer together and then bring your knees to the right side. Find this gently twist. Pull them back to center. Bring them over to the left side and back to center. Inhale, over to the right side. Back to center. Exhale, over to the left side. Continue this move. Inhale to center, exhale to twist. Perhaps you can also find a little massage for your glutes by just rolling over the butt. We will include some stretches for the hips, the legs, and the shoulders as well, because these are all zones in your body that affect your lower back. Slowly come back to center. Put your knees to your chest and then grab your knees with your hands. And find the big circles. Bring the knees apart and back together. Open and close your hips. And then change the direction of the circles. Slowly back to center. Put the backs of your thighs a few times. Rock forward and back. Then rise into a cross-legged sit. Bring your hands on your knees and then bring your chest forward. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your tailbone down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, pull the tailbone down, round your spine, sink the head down. Inhale, bring the chest forward and up, open. Exhale, tuck and round, sink the head down. Again, a few times more. Inhale to open up. Exhale to round and sink. Enjoy to move your spine, to wake it up. The spine that's able to move as a healthy spine. Good. Slowly back to center. Find your way into your tabletop position. You can shake out your legs, the hips, the shoulders, perhaps also your head. And then bring your right arm up. Find the length, exhale to your right arm on the left. Sink the right shoulder down. If it's possible, you can stay down on your right shoulder and also your head is down on the mat. You can use your left hand and grab the right wrist, or bring the hands together and interlace all 10 fingers and hold the hands together. And you can use the left hand and pull the right arm over the left side. And perhaps you can feel that there is some space you can create in your right middle back and your lower back. Press your right hip back. Still pull your right arm over the left. Breathe into your back. Deep breath in and out. Slowly release. Use your left hand under your left shoulder. Try to lift up your right arm. Find length. And your right hand under your right shoulder. Straighten your right leg back. Inhale. Place the right foot down at the end of your mat. You can turn the fingers outwards and facing back to your left knee. Rock forward and back. Use your right ankle. Slowly stop. Turn your fingers back forward. You can shake out the hands. And then press back into your right foot. Step your left foot back to your downward facing dog. Shake out your legs and take a moment to arrive here in your downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Slowly come higher onto your toes. Take baby steps and walk to the beginning of your mat. Find your forward fold and bend your knees if you need, so you can really relax your belly and your lower back. Breathe into your belly. Sink your head down. Allow yourself to be heavy here. And then slowly press down onto your feet. Draw your navel in and roll up into standing. Take your time. Come up vertebra by vertebra. Find an upright standing position. Find an inhale. Lift your arms up over the sides. Create length. You can open the shoulders. Exhale. Sink all the way down into your forward fold. Bend your knees, relax the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees again. Sink down, forward fold. Press down into the feet, roll up into standing. Take your time. And then slowly arrive into standing. Inhale, lift your arms up over the sides. Open the shoulders. Exhale, sink forward and down. Uttanasana. Again, you can bend your knees. Halfway lift, deep inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and sink back down. Roll up into standing. Take your time. Draw the navel in, come up vertebra by vertebra. Still make sure you're breathing. Lift your arms up, open. Exhale, sink down, bend the knees. Halfway lift, create space. Exhale, bend the knees and sink. Once more, press down into the feet. Roll yourself into standing. Find length and then lift your arms up. Inhale, open. Exhale, sink down. Halfway lift, deep inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step to left foot back. Bring your left knee down for your low lunge pose. Lift your arms up. Grab opposite elbows and create a little bit more length here in your lower back by pulling yourself in a little bit up. Engage the left glutes. Draw the navel in, then you can sink deeper into your hips again. And open your chest slightly. Inhale. Exhale, release your arms down. Press into the hands. Lift up the left knee. And try to lift the right leg higher. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale for pigeon pose. Pull the right knee forward to your right hand and sit down. You can use a block under your right butt cheek if you need. Try to lengthen your spine and sink forward and down. A few deep breaths here in pigeon. Again, allow yourself to relax and release a little bit of tension. Breathe in and out. and then slowly walk back into a seated position. Bring your left leg forward. We come into a modified double pigeon pose. Try to bring your right lower leg parallel to the front side of the mat. Bring your left lower leg in front, so your left foot is in front of your right knee. Try to lengthen your spine slightly. You can bring yourself a little bit closer to the legs if you want, but still make sure the lower legs are parallel to the front side of the mat. And sink forward and down. This can be intense stretch for your lower back. And now you try to breathe into your belly. Take a little pause after inhale. And take a long exhale, as long as you can breathe out, and just sink into your stretch. So take a breath in. Hold for a second. Take a long breath out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. And one last time, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Walk back into seated position. Bring your left leg back to the back of your mat. Press down into your hands. Curl your left toe under and step back into your downward facing dog. Shake out the head. Move the legs a bit and then lower your knees down. Sit back into a child's pose. One of the best and the most effective poses to relax lower back. Sink your butt back to your heels. Sink your chest down. Breathe into the belly and enjoy this really gently stretch. It's more about lengthening here, flexation for the hips and the back. And then slowly come back into your tabletop position. Press the navel slightly in. This time lift up the left arm. Create space and length. Thread the left arm on the right. Sink the left shoulder down. Pull all the weight on your left shoulder and bring also your head down. You can use the right hand. Bring it to your left wrist or interlace all 10 fingers and then pull your left arm over the right side. Create length and space for your left, middle and lower back. Press your left butt cheek slightly back. Breathe into the belly. Breathe into the back. Slowly release. Right hand down on the right shoulder. Lift up your left arm. Create space. Exhale. Place the left hand on the left shoulder. Straighten your left leg back. Inhale. Place the left foot down at the end of your mat. Again, turn the fingertips back facing to your right knee. Rock forward and back. Use your left ankle. Slowly turn the fingertips back forward. Press into the hands and step back for downward facing dog. Again, take a moment to shake out, to move around, to feel length. Breathe in and out. Then slowly come high up onto your toes. Walk yourself to the beginning of your mat. We'll come into a little vinyasa while standing here at the beginning of the mat. Press down into the feet. Find your forward fold. Bend your knees slightly, and this time just use your inhale. Roll up into standing. Bring your arms up. Exhale, sink forward and down all the way. You can bend the knees again if you need. Inhale, find length, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and sink down. Roll up into standing. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, sink forward and down. Halfway lift and down. Exhale, bend the knees and sink. Roll up into standing. Inhale, lift your arms up. Open, open, once more. Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift. Bend the knees, forward fold. Sink down. Roll up into standing. Inhale, open up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift and down. Place the hands down. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Lower the right knee. Low lunge. Try to lengthen. Grab opposite elbows. Try to lengthen by pulling the legs slightly together, engaging the right glutes. Draw the navel in and then sink the right hip back down. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and slowly release. Bring the hands down. Breathe out, lift up the right knee and bring the left leg higher. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale for pigeon pose. Bring your left knee to your left hand, left foot to your right hand, and slowly sit down. You can use a block under your left butt cheek. Lift up the chest and sink forward. Enjoy a few deep breaths here in pigeon pose. And then walk back into a seated position. Pull your right leg forward. Left lower leg parallel to the front side of the mat. Bring your right foot in front of your left knee. And then slowly sink forward. Breathe into the belly. Take your time to sink. No need to force. No need to arrive somewhere. Just enjoy the length you can create for your back. And then slowly come back into a seated position. Bring the right leg back to the back of the mat. Press down into the hands. Step back into your downward facing dog to shake out for a moment. And then come higher up onto your toes. Bring the knees down and sit back into your child's pose. And if you want, you can stay here for a few more deep breaths. And if you need some more time in child's pose, just stay here. Bring your hands and your lower lap on your thighs. Take a deep breath in, and through the mouth, a long breath out. Breathe in and out. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Sink your gaze down. Thank yourself for taking time for yourself and giving some love to your body. I hope you enjoyed your practice and I hope you feel good right now. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your trust. Have a nice day or evening. Namaste.